Howdy doody everybody, and welcome back to Alpha Protocol in 2024. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, experience 100% trophies or achievements. Play games for fun when I can, how I can. That's why I can, therefore I am. And I do this because I want to invade your homes and phones. Put me on in the background. Maybe you can't hook up with your buddies. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Life gets in the way. People may have moved. And you just want someone to hang out with, have dumb conversations with. Well, your Uncle Ryan is here to help you out with that. So, welcome. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly. Alright, go in those doors. And Alpha Protocol is something that's a bit near and dear to my heart. We can't go in that one for some reason. As it's probably the best game I've ever played, where instead of just having skill points and experience and then you pick how your character plays, your character kind of picks how you play by, well, how you play. We've already picked up some perks based upon how we reacted to things. Suave and Green, for example. You've used the recruit stance 3 times. And you've shown your soft side in your earliest conversations. And there's a whole list, like based on incidental stuff that you can do. And it's kind of one of the best examples I've seen of a game doing this. It isn't just choose one of 3 different options and you get slightly different dialogue choices. How you play the game directly changes and dictates how the game is played, if that makes sense. Now, to my subscribers, didn't forget about you. I want to say thank you again, as always. Thank you. Won't be doing this without y'all, and as long as one of y'all sticking around, I'll keep doing it. And you drive by rubbernecking viewers, well, it's good to see you too. And if this game isn't your cup of tea, plenty of other videos I've done, games I've played, maybe one of those might be a better fit. Regardless, glad to see everyone here. Fastest hack infiltration, so you get stats, track, and everything. Okay. What's this? Reduces the difficulty. Yeah, fine. No. Not fine. Lied. Alright. So we just finished orientation. We actually got a mission to go to retrieve data from, let's see, do we have a dossier on him yet? Individual Parker. Parker sent us on this. Alright. Seems to be wigging out. Was that it? That guy? Intel. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, is that the training room, huh? So this is still essentially just a giant tutorial. To be fair, I wasted a lot of time humming and hawing over what type of character I want to do. You got the max pain healing thing where you can kind of chew on pills. Which I need to do those sometime, max pain. And of course I gotta knock him out just because. I don't think he cares.
Do as I asked.
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, well, then that'll have to be sufficient.
Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You're going to the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
That intel you gave me, why wouldn't I have that already if I'm going on the mission?
That is a good question, Agent. I would find an answer to it when you can.
Very interesting.
Saudi Arabia.
I don't like the sound of that.
Good.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in a slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
Next time you get the urge to insult me, I'd rein it in. Because I won't.
It wasn't an insult. It was an observation. Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops.
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leads
I went
to
on
the
an
best
accountant
of
track.
events.
So you're a spy.
Oh my word, that was
I'm an
a
observer.
rough class. Like, literally, it was the only class I've ever, well, second class I've ever taken where they had to
Could have great repercussions.
artificially raise everyone's grade, otherwise everyone would have failed.
Events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of
I
thing?
think it was,
Spare me the butterfly cliche.
don't want to throw too much shade, but I really feel like it was more of an instructor issue.
Politician, a rise in grain prices, and yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these
That
events
said, counting
gives
isn't
agents the
necessarily
information
easy.
They need to put fires out before they rage out of control. That is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you or another analyst. My job is what? To listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game, but decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate.
You're always on the losing end.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
Okay, I can
I
kind
thought
of
we were
understand
mostly
him,
mission-driven.
even if I disagree.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission.
And by understanding, I mean hesitation
Capitalize it one
kills.
step up. And it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
You like working here?
My responsibilities don't account for that, nor should they.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
That's all I wanted to ask. Hope I didn't take up much of your time.
You did, but it was productive. I hope.
Oh, you like that?
Agents rarely take the time to listen to an analyst's perspective.
Knowledge is power, my friend. Alright, I think we got we gotta level up. 14 points. Let's do that. But let's not. Let's do that. So that hacking cash bonus, we can get that money in. Alright, what do we get? Custodial work. Alright, so these won't help me much further in the game outside of the very first mission, which is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Alright, now we can go meet the big boss. Let me just answer that normally. Oh, sorry about that loud noise.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit, I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
Maybe it's their training that's in question, not mine.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did.
What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. And the women, of course.
I'm not sure we need a captain.
You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
What makes you think
Being
you're
honest.
right? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
I get an opinion? Or is that a rhetorical question?
All right, let me be more specific. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see.
Yes.
The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
So, this is a win friends and influence people lecture.
Hardly. Turning a friend into an enemy and vice versa. Well, both can have their positives. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong
And that's the
rapport with
thing.
someone
If
and talk your way out of a bad situation.
I'll wait till he's done.
All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of...
Okay, so I wanted to test if I could pause it too. So the thing is, there's no like wrong way to play this game. You could have a negative relationship with all the characters, and you still get bonuses and buffs to your stats and perks, unique perks and stats, and it changes the course of the game. It changes dialogue options, it changes events that come later in the game, whether someone likes you or dislikes you or hates you. So this is one of the best games where I found it's like a build your own bear or build a burger. How you play is building it. And there is no wrong way to play. Now, there are optimal outcomes to try and achieve certain endings or run into certain events. So if anyone's familiar with the Way of the Samurai series, for example, where you have to be at certain places at the time of day, you have to pick certain dialogue options, you have to perform certain actions. It's very much like those games. But it does what those games do. This game does a lot better. It probably does the best of any game I've ever played. The game itself is hugely reactive to the player and how the player plays, not just what the player picks in some dialogue option, but how you play.
dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No.
Not
A
necessarily.
handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want. And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing the wrong path?
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear
He
about you.
he
and
put
your
it better than I
attitude
could.
before they
Just
meet
listen to
you.
what he says.
They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should
This
take
game
time
is
to
just
know
really
the people
smart in
way.
explaining how to play the game. Like, it's self-aware it's a game. The same people who did this also happen to do my favorite DLC of all time, Mask of the Betrayer, which I will like to get to that sometime to show y'all. Deals with the Red Wizards in the D&D setting.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
I don't see how.
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight.
Again, it's
For
just
example,
telling you play the
if you don't
game
think I
however
have
you
anyone to
want,
teach you, then you could just
and it's
say,
more about
"I'm done with
experiencing
this."
the...
I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to.
This game is just so
Conversation isn't
flexible.
going your way, assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know what provokes someone? I'd rather rattle them if I can.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Well, I read the recruiting pamphlet. Got me this far.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent...
I'm sorry about constantly pausing, but I don't want to interrupt the dialogue as much in this game. But you have to understand there's a large degree of... you play a very snarky character, or there's a lot of snarky characters in this. Not just Darcy and Mike, but, I'd say 90% of the characters have like some degree of snark to them.
Present total research others have collected on a target, organization, or op.
And notes aren't just background flavor text in this, they actually give you intel without it being like, here's an item that's important to the story. It requires you to kind of process, and like we saw in the last video, just watching the television all the way through the program of the terrorist leader gave us a perk. Also gives us insight. And there's a lot of stuff like that. Photos that are lying around, notes, emails, all of it can possibly lead to somewhere or maybe nowhere. Makes me wonder what this game would have been like if they had gotten all the resources in time that they were looking at putting into this, other than them kind of having to rush this out, as Obsidian is known to do.
Operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use.
And this is all
Some
true.
of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Makes sense to me. I'd rather get a firefight over with as quickly as possible.
Amen. Our records are complete, so use them when you have downtime.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep.
Again, sorry about that.
You might learn a
Loud
few
beeping.
things. Sometimes reading a dossier
That's a
will
good
give
old
you more
game, son.
options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation. I know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me,
You'd never see this interrogation cell again. I love that line. He just executed it so immaculately. God, I love this game. It's janky at times,
Recognize
but
him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder.
Jacob's
That airliner was
Ladder,
his
huh?
first target.
But
Good movie.
how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well.
You know, they could do
this
an
is
Alpha
place.
Protocol movie, even though I'm not big
I
into
doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi
spy
Arabia.
stuff. But I'm thinking Denzel Washington would be a good casting now, especially at his age. Alright. Objectives completed 23, total cash required 22,500, hidden loot 33, XP learn evading, defeating objectives. Yeah, I'm not big on spy movies. Spies like
Care to
us.
explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton?
Yep.
Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it's doing the flash. So, the mission already happened. We jumped ahead, now we're flashing back to...
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location.
You can turn it off or walk away.
An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold
I'm gonna have to look at all
Shahid.
these dossiers.
He's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Any backup, sir?
Just Darcy on the comm.
Any backup, sir?
Funny, Mike. Darcy's enough. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down the radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Anything beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did? Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. The weapons locker you already found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission.
The big TV.
When you're ready to head out, just use the front door or access
Really
the
big
missions
TV.
from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Now it looks like he's on the
Alright,
TV.
so is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Alright. Save that. Okay.
Hey, look. Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's, yeah.
Good old Darcy. Alright, let's open up the weapon locker. Look at that. And what was the other one? Val Kilmer was in. Top Secret. Okay, pistol. I guess that'll work. That's for when things need to go loud.
Mina wrote "Way to Score." I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice.
Okay, let's look at the dossiers. Might be a little bit boring. These are the missions that we have in the region. This lets you select the region because you can, once the game opens up after Saudi Arabia, you can kind of pop between the different regions. And then in each region you usually have multiple objectives you have to complete. Let's see, Alpha Protocol. Symbolism based on the description of records, wearing stars and arrows, patriotism, blah blah blah. Al-Samad. I need to get more information on that. Cells throughout Europe and North America, though small in scale, necessary to achieve its goals. Basically, GLA, Global Liberation Army from Command and Conquer Generals. Halbeck. Never deal with a dragon, as they say in Shadowrun. Oh wait, we have to do personnel, individuals. Okay, Westridge. 20-year veteran CIA, 5-year veteran of Alpha Protocol. He has low tolerance for smartasses who act as have talk. He likes blunt opinions. Okay, so be blunt. Eric Parker. Oh, and that's the thing. More of the dossier unlocks more about them. So that's why at 40% you have that much, and at 20% it's like that. It depends on the characters, right? So this is the head of the terrorist organization. Okay, Darcy. All right, Henry Leland. And you can pause. I'm not going to read all this out loud, but you can pause the video and read over it if you'd like. Or Romina. This is our contact. Weapons traffic. Okay. I'm not gonna go out yet because I'm gonna see what else is in the apartment.
There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy.
Now, the news station will change what they talk about depending upon how you approach things. If you approach it loud or stealthy, if you meet certain mission requirements, or if you fail to meet certain mission requirements. We'll let that play out. Just to exit.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name, Thornton.
And of course, every spy movie safe house has this room. Access computer. Clearinghouse. This allows you to purchase weapons, gear. Buy armor. gadgets. This is also where you can upgrade your gadgets levels. Reduction in enemy strength on the arms dealer mission. Mission map. Additional supplies added to the investigation. You can have more weapon. You can then swipe during the mission. Bonus objective added. So that these reduce enemy strength, right? Cameras give you the map. And suitcases give you extra drops. I'm guessing West Virginia gave you the lecture about using it. Aside from that, it's in your safe house. Make use of what you can borrow any supplies. It's a black market exchange. Sell any mongoose. Okay. Let's download the funds. Gain 10,000. Your cover email. Welcome aboard. Or open the email address you can give to people who meet in the field. Or the email on some corporate server. Able danger. Minus the quotes, of course. Let's reply. I'm just checking something out real quick. Let's see what order they recommend doing the missions. Yeah. Alright. Darcy is in charge of logistics. A simple in and out mission. Oh, that is expensive. Hmm. Increases roof damage, increases accuracy, increases stability. Alright. Let's do inventory then. Armor. Armor mod, printed circuitry. What's that one do? Only gives us one upgrade slot. We're good on all this, right? Yeah. What we got? I think we got a new perk, didn't we? Soil from all sources. Testing the waters. Also, what is AP +1? Oh, okay, AP is this. This is it. Alright. Yeah. So what kind of skills? Skill checks gives us AP. Achievements and trophies, huh? Gives us the most AP real quick. Choose recruit 10 times will give us 8. We need to choose recruit more often then. Alright. Save. Let's do another safety save. I think that's it. Oh, wait, there's like an extra room over here. Bathroom. It's just a bathroom. It's not a bidet. It needs to be a bidet. I demand a bidet in every room. Alright, so what do we need to do first? Would be smart. Kind of looking at this. Sorry about that. Looks like they're spraying for bugs. Yeah, let's That's 2-2. That's 2-3. Yeah. What do we got here? Stolen missiles have been tracked. Handler bonus, minus 10% cooldown bonus on all abilities. Two additional intel. Let's start the mission. Let's jump it.
Careful, Mike. Don't play games with these guys.
If I could get in without a firefight, that makes getting to Nasri that much easier.
American. Nasri said nothing about American.
I'm not looking to advertise my presence, only to do business.
Business, eh?
Check with Nasri if you don't believe me. He's waiting for me, and my down payment.
I call ahead. Go on through. Can't believe you blocked those guards.
Okay, let's see what we got. What's the map show us? Point of interest. Is it behind me? Okay. Different are a bit wonky. Looks like I can only get those.
Looks like they figured out I was bluffing.
Nasri's headquarters are in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
Wait a second, because it says to do it without triggering alarm, right? Killing without sounding alarm, but where are you sounding alarm? Oh. There's a lot of people. What does this say? How? Load checkpoint. Let's load checkpoint.
Looks like they figured out I was bluffing.
Nasri's headquarters are in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
I mean, if we're going guns a-blazing, huh? Alright, now we'll go silently. Can I mod in the field? That's a good question. Alright. I do normally go guns a-blazing.
Look for alternate ways in. No need to risk a direct confrontation.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Still getting used to it.
Look for alternate ways in. No need to risk a direct confrontation.
I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, yeah, you can do like a pacifist run in this, by the way. You don't have to kill everybody. So much like Metal Gear Solid, I could go to trank rounds if I wanted. In fact, let's see about that. Try and use the camera to my advantage. Question being, how do I get to him there? Alright. Let's try this. I might be able to make it to him in time. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Is this the way it was recommending? I think that's what that blue... No. It shows you, like, the way it recommends going. Okay, I think we're kosher here. I don't need health. I got armor, so. My back hurts just looking at that, man. Alright, there's different ammunition types because there's different types of enemies. Some wear heavy armor.
Fuck of a lot of stairs.
Fuck a lot of stairs. Alright. And I think we're good for now. Checkpoints are pretty forgiving. Is this where I have to switch the labels or no? Also, I'll be right back, folks. Looks like label switching is in here. Alright, sorry about that. Had to adjust Z temperature. I heard they actually say your best sleep is at 6 degrees or 67 degrees in the house. And I'm thinking, I don't mind that. But I can get why some people wouldn't dig that kind of idea. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make yourself useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload it?
If things go south, they go south. We don't need to really. Oh, he doesn't see me. And it went south. Low checkpoint. Don't mind getting spotted. Did not appreciate that grenade taking a big chunk of my health. Also, let me check my elbow because I kind of banged that pretty good. Oh, that's gonna bruise, isn't it? It's like you don't get experience for like grabbing the guys.
You there. Make yourself useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload these weapons? Nasri, get into display already.
Damage reduction. Okay. Do I get experience for that? No? Okay. No, I tried the sneaky way. Did not work. So yeah, the way I'll be playing this is I'm going to try and react and play the way I feel I would in that situation. Being former Marine infantry means guns a-blazing as much as possible, but it doesn't mean being dumb about it. It means what I do is eliminate as many threats as I can first before.
Found our way into the palace.
Good. Going to be hot in there. Careful, Mike.
Try to eliminate as many hostiles ahead of time before the fireworks go off. Alright, we're getting there. Until. Okay, I haven't gotten to switching the trucks yet. Alright. Nothing. No. Oh, we're on a timer. I forgot about that. Anything that makes this easier. Now, the way lockpicking works is left trigger, right trigger, and it's very sensitive. Very, 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 very sensitive. Okay. Alright. Until we got one, we got two. No, also, let's do this real quick, show you. You can upgrade martial arts, which I regretfully did when I first played this. You don't need to. I mean, that's not unhelpful. But now, is this room? No, we got one more room. There's at least one guard. Waiting for my ability to recharge.
Nice collection. Wonder if any of it works.
See if there's something you can use.
So at least 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, and I know there's a third. Where's the third guy?
The exit's in the corner, opposite the entrance.
There's
Try to
the
get
third
to it
guy.
without getting killed.
Okay. And that's everyone. Yes. So let's see about picking stuff up now. Alright. There's that. Alright, those. Can override the missile. What was that? Pick up ammo. It's always helpful. Money. Some experience. That's always good. That's where the alarm was at. Good to know now. So I was thinking, I'm gonna be working on some top 5, top 10 stuff. I got 2 of my top 5 music albums, even if they aren't necessarily my favorite bands, but Night Falls and Middle Earth is one. And that's by Blind Guardian. Horror Show by Iced Earth is another. CF26.
What the hell was that?
I fired a missile at the palace.
Won the experience. Now, from what I remember, they said you might bring in guards if you do that. Or we can just deactivate. 1, 2, 3. 3. Oh. did bring in guards. I need to swap out. Get some distance. No, don't do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab some health. In case you don't want to use a med kit. Also red barrels means boom boom. Yeah, we should be getting close to what we're gonna get now.
Careful, Mike. Nasri's got to be nearby. There's no other exits from the palace.
Let's check the intel. So to the right. I had no idea he was there. But this is good because it gives me a vantage point to deal with the others. What's my service record looking like? Oh, I'm so close. He's got armor. What do we got? Just one more. Looks like our army regenerates. That's always good. Okay. Well, I tried to do sneaky. What do you expect? Anything else? Anything? No. Bunch of weapons. Firearms.
Mike, have you spotted Nasri?
He's right here. He's got nowhere to run. This should be quick. Give me a sec.
You. Who are you?
See the gun? That's who I am.
You do this? Why? I am businessman. Not attack anyone.
Look,
not
enough already. Tell me where the Hellbeck missiles are, or I add you to the body count.
the missiles. You are too late. Already gone. Sold. You cause all this trouble for nothing.
Sold to who?
I take their cash, not their names. You come a few days ago. Maybe you could have killed
These
them
are the old
instead of my
tricolors.
men, eh?
Mike, this is bad news.
Which is, I was one of the last units to get
What you
tricolors.
do now, huh? Kill me? That not get your
I got mine in the
missile
garage. I can actually fit in them now.
To know where those missiles went.
Because my health went so sour, I lost a lot of weight.
The people he sold the missiles to.
A lot of muscle mass, a lot of fat.
Either way, we win.
Not that I was ever like chunky or fat. It was more muscle, but
Let a killer go, and more people
muscle
will
weighs
die.
more than fat.
Remember that rocket attack in
Money,
Europe?
guns, yours, if you let me go.
No, we're taking you into custody. A copter will be here to pick you up, and your munitions.
What? Look, I pay you. You not hear me? I say,
Westridge,
I say,
one
I.
for delivery.
On their way, Mike.
Can't risk the consequences of letting him go. We can find the missiles some other way.
Fair enough. Search the room. See what you can find.
Alright, the stolen Hellbeck missiles were traced to the black market. Agents run on trafficking with the local Asmad, but some analysts are still examining the degree of the preliminary examination. The intelligence looks promising. The agent is to be commended. So, after you do a mission, you get after action reports. Usually it's something that you would get done for doing a mission. It's very similar in the military. Probably even in private sector stuff. And of course, tells us the data. Total cash required 35,000. Hidden loot 21. Objectives complete 77. Most effective, the assault rifle. Hilariously enough. Alright, what do we get? Testing the waters by the book, due process, endurance, charge rate plus 20%. Okay. And this is why you go pistols. You get chain shot. Critical hit while hanging on the enemy, trying to target score, blah blah blah. Damage plus 3. And yeah, this goes all the way up to here. But chain shot. Bread and butter. 2. We shot 6. Toughness would be the other one. Stealth, pistols, sabotage, and toughness is probably what I recommend people. Level up. Yeah. That's more my speed. So, now it's going to, the news is going to report on what we did in that mission. Very pleased with your work. You finally signed off. I'm in a good mood, so I'm going to pretend justice wants to send you funds transfer. Won't be a giant security breach. Don't tell anyone I'll have you killed. Just kidding, but not really. I like Westridge. Hey, 15,000. You Tang, you're quite welcome. I appreciate the pleasantries. I'll wager after a month or two, then you'll lose whatever good graces you learned in life before the protocol. Stay sharp. The job will kill you. Oh, here we can read some of the layout, the location, some areas, blah blah blah, for hire. What's this one say? Okay. Clearinghouse, what do we got? Yeah. I wish there were revolvers, but I get why there isn't. I am also normally a shotgun guy, but in a game like this, you want pistol. Once we start leveling up pistol, it'll just outshine everything. And that's because, like I was saying, that you get that slow down time and multiple shot thing. Okay. So next I'm thinking we bug the airfield.
High-level White House sources have told INN News that should China attempt to forcibly block a Taiwanese move for independence, the U.S. Navy will take any and all measures to prevent Chinese aggression. Meanwhile, the president, on a goodwill tour event, a leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying terrorist organization house.
If we're gonna go loud, we could go loud. But not until we get a better shot on. And you don't have to take a pistol.
In financial news, Halbeck Industries is facing intense scrutiny from shareholders. Just the latest bump in a troubled road for the once mighty defense contractor. Halbeck has shown increasing
So there ain't too much to do right now.
with profits shrinking and a reported 50% of their projects canceled. Pressure from shareholders is suspected to force the industry giant.
Sometimes some things change, and I'll see if I can bring it up. There is a mission, I believe it's in, I'm not going to spoil too much, but I believe in Moscow. You can actually perceive like an incident that happens in an apartment complex across the way. Did I say the airfield? Let's see. Liked. Maybe using an airfield. You purchase, expanding your dossier on the organization. Clearinghouse. I don't really need a sniper rifle. But I'll do it just to show you. That's actually going to be worth it for that. Intel acquired for this mission 3. Darcy's contacted and left a precision rifle. Okay. Alright, so... let's do this. I probably made way more saves than I needed to, but moves don't really change, by the way.
Mike, congratulations on bringing in Nasri. They're interrogating him now.
Anything on Shahid?
Thank you.
No. We've got a lot of information on arms trafficking in the region. We should be able to shut down a lot of pipelines before people get hurt. But nothing on Shahid.
Nasri's not talking? Damn it, I thought for sure. Maybe bringing him in was a waste of time.
I don't think so, Mike. You made the right call. Anything come up you need my help with?
Can you tell me anything about Shahid?
Not much more than you'd find in his dossier. His personal fortune doubled in 1 year when gas was $4 a gallon. And he likes feeling safe when he travels.
Yeah,
What do you
a lot of
mean,
folks don't
safe?
remember that. $4, $6 a gallon. Crazy back in the days.
Are well trained. And judging from the missile used on the airliner, let's just say he makes sure they have cutting-edge tech.
So you've been with Alpha Protocol a while then?
Not as long as Westridge, and not nearly as long as Parker. This assignment with Shahid is probably the biggest one I've been involved in.
What other assignments have you been on?
I went undercover with Parker in Milan as a contractor for Halbeck. It's how we found out the missiles were gone in the first place. Although it was too late to stop Shahid. The incident with the airliner...
Let's be suave.
Well, we'll catch him this time. He won't get another chance.
I hope so. I feel like if we'd been a little quicker with analyzing the data...
Don't beat yourself up over it. What's done is done. Let's focus on the next
Blame
step.
You're
Parker.
right. We're closing in on him, and it shouldn't be much longer.
Still, without protocol, what I don't understand is why the United States would want to keep this operation secret. Don't they want Shahid captured?
I think it's the missiles that are the problem. Halbeck's a substantial government contractor. The fact the missiles were involved complicates things.
Complicates things. As in, they're a potential embarrassment to Halbeck?
I think that's a big part of it. U.S. weapons used to kill U.S. citizens wouldn't look good on a front page, even if the missiles were stolen. Alpha Protocol does a lot of operations like this. I don't know all of them, or all the names this program has had. It carries out missions without the knowledge of other U.S. agencies.
Sounds like it helps get the job done.
True enough. It allows us to move quickly when need be. The CIA, the NSA, most congressmen don't even have a clue this program exists. It's designed to prevent red tape. And if it's found out, it just gets buried and renamed.
Renamed? It's a beta or gamma protocol?
No clue. Parker probably does. He's been here the longest. Whenever it's in danger of being exposed, closes shop, and a new one opens up.
Interesting. I guess that's good to know. Wonder if I'd get a new name if Alpha Protocol shut down.
I don't know. We might get new names, new identities. Or fired.
Can you tell me anything about my mission here in Saudi?
Probably nothing Westridge hasn't explained already. If you infiltrate the airfield Shahid uses, I may have more practical advice.
Why Why is that?
I'll be your handler for that mission. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. I know it's your first time
I wanna push
infiltrating
my
the
luck.
airfield.
As long as you're backing me up, I think I'll be in good hands.
That's very optimistic of you, Agent Thornton. But I appreciate the trust.
This seems like a big assignment for a new hire. There must have been other candidates.
There were other candidates, including Darcy. But the recommendation was based on Parker, Westridge, and me. Although when I made my recommendation, it wasn't about Shahid. It was about the larger mission.
So why me?
Because I think when given a choice, you're going to choose the people of a country over the heads of state. And that's not a choice many people here would make in the same circumstances. Especially Darcy. To be fair to Darcy, though, he has family issues that prevent him from going. Notably his father. According to your dossier, your family isn't an issue.
Is that all I am to you? A dossier?
Until you arrived at Alpha Protocol, you were. Not anymore. I think you're someone who does what's right. And that's what I'm counting on.
So I've read up on you.
Really? Thinking about a career as a stalker.
Isn't that what a handler is?
Some truth to that.
You used to be with the National Security Administration, right?
Yes. But it didn't work out so well. I felt I wasn't doing much to make the world a safer place.
So you signed on to Alpha Protocol?
They contacted me, yes. And here I am. Talking to you now.
That's all I need. Thanks, Mina.
You got it. Call me if you need anything else.
Alright, so the thing is, even if you max out your favorability with someone, you can still lose that.
If you do, we may lose our chance to find Shahid.
I'm inside.
Sure is a lot of security.
Tell me about it. There's cameras all over the place.
It's bad. But it also means they've got something here worth protecting.
Alright, let's check out some stuff real quick. I'm not too far from the next level. Man, I really dig this game. It's real slow paced. Disable the camera hanger. Obtain flight records, destroy all weapon stockpiles, and taking down Shahid Elite. Okay, this is what I was going to look at. 20%, 40, 20, 100%, so we're good here. 66, 33, and we're getting a good bit on Mina. Alright, let me look at this again. I need to go up
Judging
high.
from the schematics, there's a security gate cutting you off from the tower.
Any way around it?
Should be a terminal for the gate in one of the buildings. Aside from the panel on the gate itself, but
Walking right up to the gate will leave me exposed. Got it. Might be able to find a way over it.
if you can fly, then you're welcome to try.
I think you'd be surprised.
There's that guy over there, and there. Is that all there is? Okay, so this is a sniper rifle. That's what that is. So I love games like this where you can stealth. It gives you the option to stealth, but you don't have to. If you don't want to. Okay, money. Do 8C3. Okay, what did I just hack? Okay, I hacked the gate. And what? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm clear here. I don't think there's anything else. So zip line. There. Can't remember if you break a window.
Mike, I've got some IDs on some of the men in the camp. Looks like some of Shahid's a leader here. If you can take them out.
Then I won't have to worry about running into them later.
And we're bug tower. At computer 5148.
And that's that.
Good job. You've shut down the hangar cameras. The ones at the tower are on a different circuit, though.
Alright, that'll bring me down there. There's two in there. At least one there. So if I can go silent, I will. But stuff gets crazy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What gadgets do I have? Explosive grenade.
The last of Shahid's elite guard.
Nice job. One less thing to worry about later.
Pitted underlay. What's that one do? Alright. But yeah, real quick, back to the favorite albums, but aren't my favorite bands. Those are the only two I can think of. Proves ability cooldown rates. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, sometimes they drop money. There was ammo over there, wasn't there? I don't know what the max ammo is, but checkpoint reached. Alright, cheat. Infiltrate the airfield. We gotta disable the cameras, obtain flight records, and destroy weapon stockpiles. Alright, courtyard between the northeast and southeast is heavily patrolled. Okay. Sorry. I know I said I wouldn't really rely too much on it, but I kind of want to be able to show you guys stuff too. And I remember there used to be some nasty bugs with specifically this section of the game. I don't know what's happened to it, but This is the south hangar, isn't it? Yeah. It won't let me look at what that flag is. Can I go back through here? No, I can't. Okay. Bypass checkpoint. I could have skipped this whole courtyard here, but or at least I thought I could. Oh. If we've gone loud, then we've gone loud. Oh, crap. Yep, can't do that. Reload last checkpoint. Okay. Gain the money. Oh, well, that's neat. Can't go back. And that guy does not show up yet. Okay. Huh. These guys are not here. That might have been the bug, one of the bugs I was thinking of. Intel. Okay. Turret. Pick up ammo. Picking up all the ammo. There's this. There's health. Oh, there's a turret. No, man. Sorry, I made that save, so. Alright, limited bloodshed in my butt. Let's see what that does. Endurance plus 10. Oh, okay. What's endurance again? Endurance does what? Okay, bug tower, but we still have to find the munitions, right? And we have to shut down the cameras. I wish there was a quicker way to do that.
Looks like they got a stockpile of weapons here. I'm gonna see if I can destroy these crates
Also, let's see, chain shot.
before they get shipped out.
All right,
Okay, you
Mike.
can switch them
But
out.
the control tower comes first.
Three, two, three, four. Save this.
And that's the last of them.
Well done. Now for the tower.
Now for the tower. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's check our trusty little book. Destroy weapon stockpiles. We need to obtain the flight records. Where are the flight records at? I'm assuming in the control tower. Yeah. Well, I definitely did not do that one. Use zipline. Zipline to what? Use the zipline there, huh? I could, but you can jump across. And there's multiple ways to approach. Yeah, I just wish that there was a quicker way. Okay. I don't know why you can't just jump over that. Is there anything up in here? There's ammo, which is always appreciated. This is a zip line. Action man. Open. There's a root, there's a keypad. Bypass. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm in the control tower now.
Look around for any computers. They may have flight records stored on them we can use to help track Shahid.
Crack save. What kind of perk did we get? Breaking an arrow. Okay. Just extra XP. Looking for stuff. I don't even know why I bother trying to be stealthy. It's just not in me. BDCO. That should be it, right? Flight records? No. I can't pick wherever that is up because of how close it is to the health kit. This is what leads outside, up to the roof. Yeah. So another way to come in. This has to be flight records then. DBB1. And I find it helps if you put both down first.
Done. Transmitting the logs now.
Why, thank you, Mr. Thornton.
Alright.
It seems you found the Al-Samad flight records. Can't wait to analyze these.
Got the flight records. He sunk into the floor. He seems shorter than he did before. No, he got some little residue damage. Not in here. Let me do this. Now can I grab this? No. Still one on me. Okay. That. Okay. I gotta bug the tower. But, let's see. Did I do everything I need to? Disabling hangar cameras. I think I got that. Yeah. Alright. Let's bug the tower. Because now we are at what? That should get us to level 4. Pretty easy. 3715. 15. 37.
Like strong, we're good. Now get
Perk data theft. What's the data theft perk do? Plus 100 experience.
out of there.
Okay. Plant surveillance device in the air traffic control. Bonus for several weapon caches, ammunition, guards, flight records. Alright, now usually you only have to do like 1 or 2 missions, or a handful of missions. You don't have to do all in the region. But
Mike, you made it back from the airfield. I was worried that once you were spotted,
You need to have a little faith in me.
I suppose. You did manage to get us the flight logs. It may be a problem in the future, though. If Shahid feels we're onto him, he'll bring his elite guard in, which could make your upcoming missions more difficult.
We'll see. I think I'll get by. Is the bug transmitting?
Loud and clear, no problems. Parker's on it now, which is why I called. Looks like we have something. Shahid's
I forgot
coordinates
to switch
and
over.
an ETA.
How reliable is it?
90%. The information
I'll do
we got
one
from
more
those
mission and then
helped,
call it for
and the
this.
transmission we're getting from the airfield confirms it. It looks like this is it, Mike. Westridge will be with you on the comm, and I'll be monitoring in case things get difficult.
What about the Al Samad camp? Should I still check it out, or...?
There's time. You may find something useful. Try not to get killed, though, or else we'll have to find another agent.
You know, you need to work on your compassion.
I'm too busy working on my pragmatism. Goodbye, Mike. When you go after Shahid, Westridge will contact you.
All right, Thornton out.
Alright, I should have hit a level, right? No? Oh man.
A leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying terrorist organization Al Samad was captured by coalition forces earlier this week. Mohammed Omar bin Nasri, based in a remote part of Saudi Arabia, was in possession of over 100.
Bring that bug is live, responding with parameters. Flower, good final flash. She's definitely been through the airfield town records about affiliate. After every search warrant with the bug in place, we should be able to see. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Mission map. Yeah, might as well, right? That's 47,500, right? Reduces ammo carry capacity, increases endurance. Alright. Well, what's the difference between endurance and damage reduction then? Yeah, I don't think I need anything else. Feel good with this loadout.
Sure hope Nasri likes waterboarding.
People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act, will prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require
War
anyone
trophies, huh?
affiliated with the corporation to
Alright, so that's A for Alpha Protocol. That's the main objective. Now this would be optional. Like I said, you usually only need to do one of two. Tech savvy gadget damage plus 10%. Yeah, from skirmish, draw off some guards from. Expect weaker reserve personnel. What missions do we have any side missions for this? Yep. Let's do it. Because I don't think there's anything else, right? Nope.
What's up, Mikey? Problems already?
Just checking in. Had some questions about the mission and Alpha Protocol.
Well, I guess I should feel lucky you're not within shooting distance. After the cheap shots you took on the firing range.
Sounds like you're gonna be my handler when I infiltrate the Al-Samad camp.
Yeah, I got stuck hand-holding you. Hope that's not a problem.
Nothing's wrong, just making sure we're good.
Look, orientation's one thing, a mission's another. People think I have an attitude, but it doesn't keep me from doing my job.
Fair
I
enough.
admit, I'd rather be on the mission. But you're the one Westridge picked, so let's get this done.
The Al-Samad detention camp, where they got the weapon stockpiles. Anything you can tell me?
Getting satellite imagery of the area has been hard. My contacts haven't turned up much.
What's the problem with the imagery?
Camp's remote and dug into the side of a canyon. Beautiful view, but lousy for spying from above.
Anything else you can offer? I'd hate to go into this mission blind.
Actually, you may not have much choice, so I'm glad you asked. The thing about the camp is weather. Sandstorms are hitting the area pretty hard, which is to your advantage.
How?
It cuts down visibility for you and them. You need to sneak in before they know you're there. So just wait for the storm to kick up, then take them out.
All right, good to know.
I'm a big
Oh, one other
fan
thing.
of sneaking.
They've dug in deep, with a maze of tunnels beneath the camp. They've got any weapons down there.
Like I
It'll be a
was
pain getting to
talking
them.
about earlier with stealth
So what
games,
do
I
you
like the ones that let
They
you
probably
run
have
a
as much
gun.
trouble finding their way around
Games
as
like
you do.
Tenchu,
So follow power lines or work lights when you can.
where
Might
you don't
guide
get
you where they've got
penalized.
their
And this game does a
stockpiles.
good job of not
Got it.
penalizing you.
If they use those same routes to move around, shouldn't be too hard to pick them off either.
I'll upload what maps I have to your PDA.
For
They'll probably keep the
running and
weapons at
gunning.
the bottom of the base in case they, well, explode.
Been with Alpha Protocol long?
Longer than you, so yeah, long enough.
There a problem?
I was just curious how you managed to get this mission instead of me. But if you don't want to tell
He
me, that's
seems to
fine
be
too.
pretty chill, so.
I don't remember asking for it so much as it being dumped in my lap.
So there wasn't even a discussion? I heard there was a chance I could have gone.
Never came up in conversation.
Huh. All right. I thought you might have convinced Westridge not to send me, because I was wrong.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
I don't need to do this, but I'm planning on doing it anyways.
Mikey, you there?
Yeah. Sit rep?
No radio chatter, no alarms. Looks like you did a good job of getting in under their radar. Wish our choppers could. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Bad intel?
No, sandstorms. They fuck with the satellite imagery. But they're great for someone moving in on foot. Lets you get in for the kill before the bad guys know you're there.
So, wait for a storm, use it as cover.
That's the idea.
Alright.
Probably won't be that simple. But hey, that's why they sent you instead of me, right?
Let's see what we got. Intel. I wanted to see something also with the perks. Choose practical, choose suave. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's gadget decision, perks, any social. Either take it down, 25 enemies. There we go. No. Is there like a combat perks? Here we go. Combat perks. We're going to the pistol, career. G maximum SMG critical. Okay. I'm not seeing it. Service record. Limited bloodshed, huh? 50 opponents. Okay. Are there any secondary missions here? And a bunch of money and stuff. Alright. I don't know if that counts as a critical. Nope. Let's just say there's a lot of perks you can unlock. Wait a second, why was the max 70 in the other armor? Or in the other one? It's only 55 here. I was about to say, if I'm stuck, man.
At the camp. They're dug in pretty deep.
Any sign of the radio tower?
Yeah, it's across the canyon from me. A lot of open ground in between.
Try not to get spotted. If you get trapped in there...
I know.
We got 1, 2. At least 2. There's a guy on a gun. Boy, I wish I could range him from here. Service record. Level up. Alright. We can level up now. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry, folks, I had to get the cat. Boy. You want up here? You want up? Come on. Oh, I know. Yeah, lay down. Lay down, good boy. Lay down. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Whoa. Want me to open the window? No? Good boy. Oh, he's giving the headbutts. Or do you want to lay here? You want to come lay down here? No? No, okay. Alright, he's comfortable now. We're good. Alright, so what are we looking at? Could do 2 of these. Could do 2 of those. We'll do that. Part of me wants to. I want to try and get to that. Screw it, let's do it. Yeah. there's what, one more guy? And I might be able to do this. Counting that as crits. It's 1,000. What I got? 2,500, 1,500. Okay.
Found the radio tower.
Now look for the generator. Should be in a building nearby.
Oh, that's 5,000. Also, that guy didn't show up on the radar. Doesn't look like anything else. Alright. Generator, and that should be it, right?
Generator's cut.
That was
I'll signal the choppers
an
now.
abrupt
Can
noise.
you get to their main computer beneath the camp?
I think a way just opened up.
Detention cells, huh? There's records, huh? Okay. Like cells, my objective. Alright. Okay. I don't know if those count as criticals or not. I'd say getting trank darted in the head does not seem like it's very good. It doesn't seem like it's an alternative to getting lethally taken down. My experience at. Okay.
I'm in.
Good. Now get to the servers and upload that data.
You weren't kidding about the tunnels in this place. Got themselves a hell of a maze down here.
Servers need power. Find power lines or work lights, then follow them to the source. They need to find their way around as much as you do.
Alright. Anyone else? Doesn't seem like it. Leap over. Don't want to do that yet. I'm gonna see what I can grab. Thank you. There's one door, briefcase of money. What's intel look like? Okay. Hmm. Alright. Made it seem like there was stuff in there. Sorry, I'm trying to use this to gauge. Oh, that was locked. Huh. I guess for that. Alright. Alright. I double tapped. Didn't need to, but I did.
Looks like I found the hot cells. Mostly storage.
There's time, see if you can get inside.
Why didn't I take the safe back? Why am I whispering? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Take a look.
Good job.
No sign of the missiles, though. Looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Damn. Guess that would have been too much to hope for. All right, get to the computer if you can.
On it.
More dossier stuff, huh? God, I love this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Not talking as much as I probably should, but I'm always wondering how much I should talk. Also, why hasn't there been like a tabletop role-playing game with miniatures? I have an idea now. A spy. Well, never mind. I don't want to ruin it. Let's just say it works under a similar format to a game idea I had. Words. It deals with certain things. Horror movies, let's just go with that. And but you could do a spy game. That, oh my word. And everyone plays a different type of spy with different strengths and weaknesses. Make it like a map of Clue. think we're in the clear. Completed, gathered detention records, heal, I don't need to. Is there any money around or anything now? Or gadgets? Question is, do they automatically equip my gadget slots or do I have to? Yes, they do. Okay, let's cheat. Let's see why they gave us this. Okay, looks like it wants us to. Mess with that a bit, huh? Okay. Does this lead out? I think it might. All right.
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back. They probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
All right. Get topside if you can. We could use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Black Hawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
Can I pick these up again? No. So I wasted those, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry.
Mike, having a little trouble here. Their radio tower is down, but we're getting more resistance than expected. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
I'd love to secure that landing zone. I don't know what I'm dealing with though. And that's why you go with the pistol.
All right, we're clear. Let's do this.
Oh, I'll wait. Yeah, all the time in the world. I hope this count as crits. Done now.
Good job, Mike. Not bad for the new guy.
All the missions go as smoothly as this?
You're alive, aren't you?
Okay. Now I could call it But I'm gonna let this one be a bit of a long one. Or you know what? I'll call it here. Yeah, I don't want these videos to be too long.
Mikey, so you got back safely?
Yeah, thanks for the lift out of there.
Least I can do for all the joy and pain you gave me in training. Just doing my job, providing support.
About the mission.
Yeah, what? Is there a problem?
No. Actually thought it went pretty well.
No, just thought you did a good job out there.
Well, I admit I'd rather have been the one on that mission. But you're the one Westridge picked, and it's my job to back you up. But I was pretty impressed. You didn't need much help. And hey, maybe next time, you'll be on the headset.
We recover anything from the camp yet?
Some records. Good job digging those out, by the way. Still sorting through it, but...
But what?
Well, I'm out of the loop on the data recovery. Westridge assigned the analysis to Mina and Parker. We'll see what they dig up.
What, you can't check out the data? It was your op, too.
Yeah, I know, huh? Apparently, it's not my job when I can chat with you over a headset instead. Whatever. Baldy and the Ice Queen should be able to get what
Ice
you
Queen.
need.
Let me know as soon as you find out anything, Darcy.
All right, I'll be in touch,
No,
Mikey.
nice queen. Alright.
Coalition forces report sporadic outbreaks of violence across the Middle East, believed to be part of a power struggle between rival terrorist organizations.
Okay, this is referencing the mission we just did. What's this? What's that? Yeah, sometimes you get war trophies from your missions. Clearinghouse, let's see if we can... No, we bought everything. How much money we got? 84,000. Alright, Liam, what do you call my new terrorist den detention center? Good start. Ouch. You hate your freedom gets me hard every time. Mike Thornton is the type of guy that don't play what you get to shoot people who deployed you in. It's not fair division. You better than I was expected. Okay, so because I actually killed more people than normal, normally, you know, I do non-lethal takedowns. The email was changed. Because I was doing the headshots, I didn't know if I needed to use regular bullets or stun rounds, or stun trank darts, whatever, trank bullets. It seems kind of... Anyways, so the email reads a bit different. Sean D. Don't refer to yourself like that. It works in my situation because I do Ryan A rows because it's almost like a sentence. Because the middle initial starts with an A. Yeah, I'm really loving this. I forgot how fun this game is. Now, if you just get binary domain to work with the sounds. So, alright folks, I'm gonna call it here. My subscribers, keep being amazing, and I'll keep doing some Alpha Protocol. And yeah, you can get this game on Good Old Games or Steam. I think it's on, and it's cheap. It's like 20 bucks. Even when not on sale, it's 20 bucks. So, drive by wherever I can viewers. Hope to see you all around next time. America. Y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.